All Blacks and Wales, there's been some significant changes to the All Blacks starting team and their bench. You guys would have seen the selection, Rico in at centre.
Antonio Brown's well.
Just for me, I just harp on about the sort of Mickey Mouse decisions that the coaches have or their plans, and by no means am I experienced in terms of coaching, but just the variation of that just lacks combinations. But gentlemen, thoughts on the selection specifically of the All Blacks players? Is it enough to win against Wales?
Yeah, I think so. Wales has been atrocious. They just beat Japan by 1 point.
What's atrocious?
Wales.
Oh,
Look, they're coming off the 16-game losing streak
they've lost 16 games?
before they beat Japan, I believe. But they've been hopeless, man. So obviously All Blacks need to play the guys they know. They're taking them on the halfway across the world, and all they've been is
Free holiday.
all they've been is guys at
Free food, free plane rides class.
holding the tackle bags at training. But nah, man, you got to play these guys, man. And what better way to play these guys against a team like Wales, who are struggling with them, right?
But why play them now? If there is a sense of playing these players like Severies, Rico, why play them against Wales and not against Ireland or Scotland or England? Why now?
Because those teams are a strong team. Wales have proven they're not as strong or near as strong.
Would it be fair to say that the selection of the current All Blacks players is based on the fact that the All Blacks coaching staff think that this Wales, and justifiably through their current, I wouldn't say win-loss record, their losing record statistically, would it be fair to say that the All Blacks probably underestimate Wales with this team?
I think, like previous years, I think the last game or any of these games, right, if it's a less stronger team than the teams that they played on these Northern tours, they've always played the bench guys or the guys that haven't had a game yet. They've always done this. So I think it's no secret I think it's just a tactical thing that they've made Wales be the last game.
The All Blacks want to come out with a bang, finish the tour with a bang. But Razor should have done this earlier. He should have switched out the...
Rico, yeah.
No, I mean the players that are roaming out, holding the pads and that. Should have swapped one or two of them in during the other games instead of... He's always choosing... It's the same people, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same team week in and week out, bro. This is a good change, but he should have done it earlier, bro.
Some of the bench players going to start. They're bringing in Ruben Love. He's going to play fullback. They're going to shift Will Jordan to the wing. Caleb Clark's back. He's on the other wing. And you can see on the bench, you got Finlay Christie on the bench. So these are guys that haven't played a game, and they're going to play them.
Is that ring on the...
He's going to be back up to Cortez.
That's the point that I'm going here is that the All Blacks changing of players to say, look, my opinion on is that they've underestimated Wales, which rugby is the national sport of Wales, so they're going to come out, and particularly the All Blacks, everyone just goes to a bloody different level, but you've got the likes of Severies. I mean, statistically, how many games has Rico played? 78 games? They've left Scott Barrett in there, and that's always a very common topic of discussion. I think ever since Barrett's got his captaincy, he's gone backwards. So I just think that the All Blacks have actually got it wrong, and that has been reflected in the England loss. I think they've been able to give players that probably shouldn't have been there time, and they've got their selection wrong. And Grand Slam, yeah, they beat Wales, but man, whether they win or lose against Wales, man, it really doesn't matter. The Grand Slam was the goal.
If they lose against Wales, it's going to be a major fail. I think he's going to roll.
Catastrophic.
Bollocks. I think Razor has picked a attacking team. It looks like he wants to finish this tour with a bang. It's an attacking team. He wants to score as many points as he can. I think he's going to take risks, and you're going to see open play, bro.
But does that also mean that as a coach, a reflection of this game, and let's say the All Blacks, because I think the All Blacks will probably go out there and annihilate, let's be fair, then had some of those players been in the England game or in the England match, would they have made a difference? Probably, absolutely. So I suppose it's always going to be questionable, and look, respect to you, Razor, look, it's definitely not going to be easy being the coach of our national team, but look, at the same time, it's always going to be open for debate around coaching, particularly with the All Blacks, who are the pinnacle. We don't expect them. Me being 19, I'm relatively new to the All Blacks, and these guys being in their 70s have been around for a bit longer than me. But I just think, at the end of the day, I think it's going to be an easy win for the All Blacks. Any particular thoughts on the score?
I think All Blacks score 50 on them, 50 piece on Wales.
And Brian, what's your thoughts on the scoreline here?
How much have you drank, my bro?
What's that ginger ale? Speaking of ginger ale, hey, don't forget if we've got any drink sponsors out there or any of our viewers want to look at putting their products up in here, sort of hit us up on our social platform, and our social media manager. Have we got a social media manager? Yeah, our social media manager will get in contact with you. So make sure you hit us up on there. But Brian, thoughts about the All Blacks and Wales?
I think All Blacks by 20, early 20s.
They're playing Cardiff